An taobh ar an taobh way, the inside on the outside. Okay, based on the film Inside Out. Bhí an scan an beocán Inside Out na picture in era. The film, the lively film, so beocán is kind of like lively. So the lively film Inside Out was, come from B, was in the cinemas in Nura last year. Okay, and Kadriv, the relationship either between Diegori teenagers and Adish Mahori and their parents, because we the Aru here, and their parents is Tammy Dunscala and Scan is the theme of the film. But a Peter Doctor, it was Peter Doctor Sturhor, director of the film, Screeve and Scale, that wrote the story. Their doctor says, go Will Riley, that Riley, Preve Carter and Scannon, the main character of the film, is based, Bunnyha, a Indian Fane, on his daughter, his own daughter, is based on his own daughter Ella. Posta, child, Glocha, a cute child, ba air, gorgeous, a lovely child, Ella. I Finvinuk, self-confident, Diavesuk, good-mannered, Kurtsuk, courteous, Sonna, happy, Gyalgorok, had it already, Gyalgorok, cheerful. Honig Ahru Urhi, a change comes on her. Okay, awful, nice little word to have, however. Nur a van she na dega amok. Now, nur a van she amok is to become something. When she became into her teenage years, Nadega, when she became a teenager. Called she am winning, she loses her confidence, asti fain out of herself. Agus diary she and she becomes tustuk. Diary she tustuk, she becomes silent or quiet. Dur. Dur can kind of mean stupid. I don't think you'd say that either. Dur probably means more dull. Agus tiduk, moody or kind of grumpy and things like that. So she becomes all of these. She becomes silent, dull, and moody. Agus ak, but honig she as. She comes out of it. As out of it. Saskanan in the film, Fine Ahar Riley Pus Nua. Riley's father gets a Pus Nua a new job. Pus Nua. Agus Buggan she, Buggan on Tiglock, the household moves. Tiglock household, Minnesota, from Minnesota, go San Francisco, to San Francisco. Tinater Sale Riley Bonus Kyon. Riley's life turns Bonus Kyon upside down. Ahriatar na ruddy a hugan muinin kinte da sale. Things na ruddy, uh, the things that give hagen winnie kinte da hill, that give meaning to her life, change. Okay, things that give meaning to her life, to her da her life change. And Tigach, the household, the family. Akaraja, her friends, no H. Umperdini, the people's behaviour. Agus an hockey, for example, Marhampla. Nos gachtina ella, like everyone else. Nos gachtina ella, like everyone else. Is trina quid muhukan a yenan Riley irocht dila lesh na ahurha sha. It's through these emotions, it's through the muhukan sha that Riley makes an attempt. An irocht is an attempt, dilal, to deal lesh an ahura sha, with these changes. Ahura sha. Okay. Careerter and scale os ar goher. This story is put before us, okay, Ivara miafar, in the form of a miafar is a metaphor. This story is put os ar goher in front of us in the form of a metaphor. Tá cean cahru na mohukan istia I gian Riley. So tá cean cahru, headquarters. Cain cahru na mohukan, the emotions headquarters is istia, is in Gian Riley, in Riley's head. Agus is an shin a Harleyan and taction and fard, and it is there, an shin, there, a Harleyan and action are fad, that all the action, or fad all together, that all the action happens there. Tá cuaig mothúcháin luaite. There are five emotions mentioned. Glinder, happiness, fatius, worry, farag, anger, disdain, broan, sadness. Jalen parsanta are personalities made of them. Bannon and Treya féin le gach parsa díobh. Uh, the traits themselves are connected to the personality of themselves. Agus coníonn gach mothúcháin and every um, feeling lives ar a Ilan féin on their own island. Cuireann gach mothúcháin a comhairle féin ar Riley. Every emotion puts a comhairle féin their own advice, or not even their, because they've taken our roof, it was the emotions give advice to Riley. Okay, core is a key word there. Advice being asantas idir na mohukan uranta. Asantas is kind of disagreements between the feelings. Sometimes fui about fui qui is far about the best way to direct Riley's life. Nor a was to direct. Nor asuntas ershuel. When there's disagreement ongoing, ershuel on. Danan glinder a yihil. Glinder, happiness or delight, does a yihil his best and shiachana kamad, the peace, to keep the peace. A kamad is to keep, and shiachan is the peace, to keep the peace. Nor vina mohukan a gober as a law of kela. Now, when the feelings are working as a law of kela, almost together, working together, or a gober as law of kela is basically the word for cooperating. When the feelings are cooperating, being Riley I doing lena timplach nua. Riley is in tune with her new environment. Now, in tune, I doing Lena with her new environment, timplach nua. Cad hí na levers na lev a story den scanan. What do the critics or the reviewers think of the scanan? Han an tema gomor le forward den lev a story. Han is to enjoy. So the majority of the majority of the reviewers, the critics, enjoy the theme gomor a lot. Agus an slí lábhséal an stúrthar é. And the way an slí is the way the director dealt with it or handled it. Okay, for here, a lábhséal é. Dúirt na léamh thorthaí gur cuid den saol réadúil é an... Ooh, that's a big mouthful here. Dúirt an léamhar, the critics said gur cuid den saol réadúil é an taignas idirdúirí, that the antagonist then would be the disputes between the teenagers, that there's disputes and between the teenagers and the parents are quids then sail redu are a realistic part of life. So the critics say that the disputes between the teenagers and the parents are a part of realistic life. Okay? Then quid sail redu. Dúirt siad freisin. They say also go Gowrian Scanon mar seo, that this film helps. Film mar seo like this. A film like this helps with parents and le tishmahori a báiste féin helps the parents, their own children, a hiskent to understand imlínta achránach na degora, in the years of the achránach na degora, basically saying the years of the quarrelsome teenager, okay, or the quarrelsome teenage years is better. Tá críoch chunna an scéal, there's a happy ending, críoch chunna an scéal, ach bhí léamh Levis story an heel go rao an creek roneat ar fad. But the critics or the reviewers there thought that the finish was roneata, too neat ar fad altogether. The reviewers thought it was too neat altogether. Bevor and through it is a great pity. Nor agu creac an sail gan ancient darlo. Nor agu creac that they did not leave an ending to the they did not give an ending to the story. Or gan ancient literally then would mean um, untold basically. It would be an untold. It would be basically what it says here. Before and through na argu creek and scale gan ancient. It is a great pity that they did not leave the ending of the story untold. Darlo, according to them. It is a great pity that they did not leave nor argu creek and scale the ending of the story untold. Eran noi, Eran noi, in that way, Vek Dushlan, there would be a challenge or an opportunity on there. Gan lucht Ekna for the audience, ne krika difrula a ubruamak the different endings to work out for themselves. So there would have been a great opportunity for the audience, the different endings to work out for themselves. Scanan Tatnavuk Granver Inside Out. It is an enjoyable Tatnavuk, funny enjoyable film is Inside Out. Ar dieirtar ceiste an agus tugtar fragri ar cuid acu. Questions are raised, questioner. Ar dieirtar questions are raised and answers are given ar cuid acu for the most of them. Okay, who is the real me? Or okay, if you see he, it means basically we don't have an English language. Who is, and it's a girl if it's he, and if it's a boy it'll be he. Who's the true me? Who's the right me? Who's the right me if it's a boy? Okay. Is mo me is imisha awan. Is mo me imisha awan. I am more than one person. Okay, there's more to me than one. Okay. Tá mohukan grifrula again. We have different emotions. Mohukan difrula, different emotions. Agus cuidian siad lin, they help us. Dílal, leis an sail. I'm sure it's a better word than dílal to use. I'm not familiar with one. It sounds a bit Englishy. Say so. And it helps with us to deal leis an sail. Helps. So the different emotions help with us to deal with life. Help to deal with the life. To help the life. Ní mór glacu lo. Ní mór glacu lo. If we're going into that, it's ní mór glacu, and it's necessary to accept that. Ní mór is like it's necessary. It's necessary to accept that. Tá an airg agus an deistéin chomh tábhachtach leis an linder agus leis an nóin. The anger and the disdain chomh tábhachtach is as important, chomh tábhachtach, with the anger and with sadness. This is important as sadness and, Glinda, with happiness and sadness. Ag fása níos, growing up agus a bhíon an duine ar feadh an héal. Ag fása níos bhíon an duine ar feadh a héal. Growing up, a bhíon an duine ar feadh an said, you're growing up, the person is always growing up during its life. Okay, ag fása níos, growing up, the person is growing up for its life. Bí mid de chóir ag athrú, bí mid ag de chóir ag athrú, we are always, de chóir, always changing. Is is short for agus, and learning ag fólam na skillna len ar mohucán, learning the skills with our feelings. A love sale we've had it before, learning to deal with our feelings. A bhíamid agus ní harlíonn sin haria, and that does not happen haritha overnight. Nice little phrase to use. Shin bun agus bar skill. That's the top and the bottom of the story, or that's the entirety is a better way of saying it. That's the entirety of the story. Okay, let's have a little look. Cén téim a phléitear sa scanal Inside Out. What theme is discussed in Inside Out? Phléitear to discuss. Cén fá, why? Uh, uh, Dun theatre sale Riley Gunness Clone. Why is Riley's life turned upside down? Cén gó a bhíon ag Glinder nor a bhíon éasontas idir na Mehucán. What is the business or what is the job that Glinder has when there is disagreement between the feelings? Conas a Carrion and Scan on Inside Out let Tish Mahori. How does the film Inside Out help Carrion with parents? Cad a heel quid den a live a story de Kriak and Scanna. Cad a heel den quid den a live what did the reviewers think of the end of the film? Cad a Olam need the rare mar vimatic fos in yes. Um, what do we learn about growing up? Only the rare, yeah. What do we learn about growing up, or what do we learn about according to what it's like to grow up? Cain also sucks. What piece? Cain thought. What paragraph in the above piece can we connect with this sentence? Okay, is characters Scan and Eden Mohokana Defrula. The characters in the film are the different emotions. So is that paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cain also slucht Huas a Dagrian and Abert shot a Lannister. Same as here. Noctir turma differula sna lever sna idea van scanan. Noctiro and Thermi differula sna lever sna e danamul. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Okay. Right, leave it at that.